a month of solid flying and practice, I was able to get my skills to a level where I was able to come to a park like this one with a few tree gaps and really hone my skills.
So it's gusting pretty hard today, not as hard as yesterday, but still a good day to probably avoid if I could, but I really want to get some hours under my belt, so we'll give it a go. I'll try and stay lower because the gusts seem to affect the higher altitudes more, so I'll just play it by ear. If it gets too hectic, I'll probably cut and run. Bit windy, but got to get used to this, so off we go. So I'm actually pinching now. I wasn't actually pinching in the last one, so see how that goes. Just getting used to the way it all feels. It definitely does feel better to pinch. Like it feels better to sort of just guide the motion. So yeah, that was me in ACRO mode. Yeah, that's why I went all silent and sooky, because it was weird. So yeah, I got a flip in. That was my first flip. I don't know if that was a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, it definitely made it do a flip.
The more I was flying, the easier things got. I'd always go out and spend 5 or 6 batteries every time I'd go out. That was just to build the muscle memory, spend a good amount of time flying, and that just meant every time I was building on that knowledge.
So pretty much same again. This time I think just going to keep practicing hitting gaps and just testing the range and the feel. I definitely like the way that it feels though in ACRO. I just need to, I guess, get more used to it. So that was actually my first roll. I haven't done a roll yet. As you can see with my flips and rolls, they're pretty ratty. Just trying to get used to it now. As you can see, get a bit better at those coordinated turns and just hovering, but a lot of work to do still. That was a good one. Definitely hit some faster gaps, and yeah, definitely getting a bit more confident on the sticks there. So yeah, just got to keep it up, I think. Do practice, sleep, do practice, sleep, do practice, sleep. Eventually get good. I've said it once, I'll say it again. FPV is not glamorous. It is heaps of fun, but glamorous is not the word. You rock up at places that are graffiti ridden and undie-tied, so yeah, what can I say? You're in it for the love, not for the style, I guess. But yeah, this is what, day 4. It's been 8 days since I started flying, so yeah, let's see what sort of progression we can see today. So another successful afternoon FPV flying. Had a few crashes today, pretty major crash into the goalpost, but was able to do some repairs on location here today, so I'm pretty proud of that. I feel like a real FPV pilot now, but yeah, crashing is learning. Just going through and hitting the gaps a bit closer, getting a bit faster, getting a bit more control with the sticks and everything, so I'm really happy with the progression so far.
Because I'm aiming to fly over the water and the sand at the beach, it's really important that I get my skill level to the point where I'm really comfortable doing almost everything. And beyond that, I also need to get to the point where I understand the drone and its tolerances and what it can and can't do. Because if I have a critical failure over water or sand, it's going to be terminal most likely. So I've asked a few friends, a few people that have been flying who have a lot more skill level than me to help us out along the way, and that's been a really big help as well. So yeah, this is day 10. So yeah, day 10 down here in Brisbane. Come down to Brisbane for 2 reasons. One's to change up the scene a little bit, but one's to also get the advice from a very advanced FPV and drone pilot. His name is Ross. He's the one who trained me and licensed me with the REPL. So yeah, he's definitely got some good knowledge to drop on me today. And yeah, we'll be able to see if I can pick up any new skills, but also just have a bit of an explore around this massive park. It really takes me back to my childhood when we used to come to the park on the weekends and just hang out all day and have barbecues. So get to do that now with the FPV. A little bit more glamorous than the ghetto park that I've been hanging out with up in Maroochydore there. So yeah, this will be fun. Yeah, here he is. And this is a 6 scooter that he's got. Look at this guy. What does the scout say? Where are we going?
Right down the end of this little bit. Right at the end of the dog park.
Yeah, I think that'll be good because it gives us the most space, I think.
We see everything there.
We will.
Yep.
All right, we've come to a new park today. Got Nick, the Slick Rick FPV ruler here. He's going to show us how it's done analog style. He's sick of the digital shit. He's going to revert to old school because that's just the way he rolls. He's going to show me how it's done. Nick's been flying since he was about 2 years old. He's flown in all the big wars, and he got his wings, you know, fighting the greatest of all wars, and that was the war of 19 flippity dicks. Look at this pro. Look at this pro.
Looking for a 3S pack just to get going. Can't find one.
Is that enough S's?
There's enough S's. Now where's my battery tester? Here it is.
Oh, he's off. He's out. Look at him. He's all flippity dippities and everything. Woo. Hey. I love how quiet this one is. So this is going to be us for today. Oh,
There you go, take
some battery condoms. That's exactly what we need. Let's get into it, bro. Now this should be good. If you have a look at this park, it's set up for everything. We just got to be cautious of all the, all these sort of folks, the wandering nomads. But you can see we got heaps of space, and there's a few gaps to hit too. You. Cool.
The apprentice.
All right. Yes. No. Second battery. The Padawan.
Will he crash?
Yeah. Oh, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
Always matter of...
ProTek35 ready for takeoff. Yeah. After a month of flying, there's been plenty of thrills and spills and plenty of crashes. I actually broke the GoPro lens. That's been a pretty cheap, easy fix. I got those in bulk. After that, I cracked the ProTek frame, and that was a really easy fix. I just super glued that back together and taped it back together, and that did well for a while. But after crashing it at full speed into the socket post, it became warped, and I now need to replace that frame in full. So I'm really happy with the progression so far. All I have to do now is get to fixing it and getting back in the air. I wonder if it'll affect mine. Shouldn't. No, it shouldn't.
It wouldn't, no, because it's just receiving.
Yeah. You're right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow, like and subscribe. There's going to be plenty more FPV action.